You know, I wouldn't tell anyone to get into trading. I wouldn't go just up to someone and say, hey, you should just start trading. You should start doing this. I believe this is a passion, a, a natural essence that's drawn to someone. And so you're given that decision to kind of decide if this is what you want to do. Because when you get into this business, it's not just, it's not short term, right? You're not in this just for the momentary sense. This is something you're long term going to be cling to. And some people become addicted. And so why I'm making this video, right? It goes out to that specific group, right? Trading is bigger than just going in and making money. It's a psychological game. And there's been people that have been harmed from trading. And that's what I'm trying to prevent. When we have all of these lifestyle pictures for us that are being played around us in this environment that we get in when we become traders, and we think it's a get rich quick scheme, but in reality you make nothing. You lose a lot, rather. You know what I'm saying? You lose yourself in a sense, because it starts to become this rebirth activity. It's a reawakening talent that comes to you because you're now digging into deeper inner levels of yourself. And so these dissolvements of barriers and programmings that have been placed within you that you might have instilled within yourself, or that's just in the environment that has been placed around you and you've been confined in. So your mind holds paradigms. And so with that, you have to understand you're feeding yourself constantly, instantly, perceptions, thoughts, ideas, illusions that are creating your reality. So if you're in a trading scenario and you have these emotional barriers and emotional financial barriers that are causing you to be impulsive or to overtrade, to be unprofitable and inconsistent, you start to see that it's a you versus you thing, right? And you're gonna go look and try to find it in everyone else. You're gonna look for it in everyone else before before you go anywhere and try to create your own path and your own structure, because it's needed to be have a mentor, right? I had to go and find a mentor. Without Michael J. Huddleston, I wouldn't have been able to really understand this craft, right? And understand this skill set. And so that's why I'm saying I don't have it all figured out. But when I can come to what I can bring to a social platform, if my voice is going to be heard or my face is going to be seen, it's going to be the realest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell someone that you can come to get into trading to be profitable and to make millions of dollars, because it's a 1% thing. It's like the chances of going to the NFL, bro. You have to be disciplined and want this passionately. So that means writing, journaling, right? You do these journaling effects. You have these affirmations that you're constantly programming yourself, and you're reconstructing this, because this is the powerhouse. This is the computer within yourself that is allowing you to now break into these different versions. So I can specifically say to you right now and feel it from an emotional standing and say, look, I know what it's like to be removed from versions of myself. And I've seen it destroy relationships. I've seen it remove me from scenarios that are allowing me to be, yes, the version of myself that I want to be, but maybe hurt somebody because they're not understanding where the level I'm on. It's a resonance thing. It's a vibrational thing. And so you begin to find yourself being removed from individuals. You create that own distance, though. I've created that own distance. As in, I have separated myself from a lot of people I love, because I'm so focused on what I'm creating for my trading. I'm telling you, this will break you down. I wouldn't tell anyone to trade. I would not. I would not. You have to be called to this, right? Because it's hard. It's hard, and you will lose a lot of money. You're going to. And how can you handle that when you're in drawdown? How can you self-talk yourself out of it, right? In a positive stance. How are you bringing yourself out of that? By just simply talking to yourself, and you're having these conversations, and you're not negatively saying, oh man, I suck, or I can't do this, I can't do this. You're now having a heightened version of yourself somewhere around you, in front of you, inside you, and it's you're hearing that voice that's saying you can do this. Look here, look there. Balance yourself, follow your rules. Now you're coming clairvoyant to your future self, a version of you that you've created through affirmations, that you have created through shifting yourself in paradigms, right? So to me, it's balance yourself first. You have to find an inner voice. You have to cleanse. You have to remove programming. You have to deprogram. So much has to take place before you can come in here and create in your trading something that is consistent, something that is long term, something that is giving you results but not in vain, right? A virtuous type of path.